Welcome to another week of Shut Up and Poetry. You gotta drag out the end. We're your hosts. I'm Messi Says. This is Salad Khan, and we are here to bring you great slam poetry. And I've been wanting to feature this poet for a while.
Oh my god.
Especially after she kicked my ass at TGS.
She kicked almost everyone's ass.
She kicked everyone's ass at TGS. I'm talking, of course, about Jess Howard. This girl is unstoppable. She just made the 2015 APS team like it was nothing.
Holla.
And she is phenomenal. So, without further ado, I give you the lovely and talented is Jess Howard.
To the girl who wrote, "Fuck John and his new hoe in every bathroom stall in the building, I have a few things to say." First of all, you didn't capitalize John, which could have been a stylistic choice to indicate that John is subhuman and undeserving of a proper noun, but let's face it, you don't know what I just said. Secondly, by phrasing it new hoe, you are implying that you yourself are a hoe, and I'll just leave that there. And thirdly, by spelling hoe H-O-E, you are indicating the garden tool. But that's enough grammar. This is a sad and pathetic attempt at revenge. If this is what you think heartbreak is, just wait until you're in real, actual, non-prepubescent love, not this over-exaggerated like girls like you seem to try on like accessories. You are perpetuating the stereotype that girls are crazy, clingy, irrational, and none too bright. You are acting like a middle-aged misogynistic screenwriter thinks you should, for which I automatically assign you the same amount of respect I have for the stereotype. Which is none at all. I applaud John for getting out of there before just being around you killed too many of his brain cells. And I know I am extrapolating all of this from one sentence scribbled on a bathroom wall, but we've got to stop. Girls need to stop defining themselves based on their relationships with men, especially since most of them have only ever met boys. Stop demoting themselves to mere archetypes because for some reason that's all they think they can be. Stop thinking that the point of school is to have a boyfriend and way on the bottom of the list is to get an education. Just stop. Because one sentence scribbled on a bathroom wall was enough to send bolts of anger and frustration go avalanching through my chest, was enough to make me feel resentment like a child, was enough to make me think I know you. And in doing so, I have crowned myself Empress of the Hypocrites because for someone who claims to hate stereotypes, I am pretty damn quick to use them.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. You felt something bad, so you did something stupid, and my stupid thing was a lot stupider than yours. I'm sorry. One sentence scribbled on a bathroom wall is not enough for me or anyone to judge you. I am truly sorry. So yeah. Fuck John and his new hoe!
Okay, so why do you like that poem?
Oh my god. Jess Howard is so amazing at captivating the audience and taking us on an adventure with her.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
from the very beginning, she's just describing this stereotypical girl, you know, the like girl, and we're like, oh my god, so stupid. She doesn't even know grammar, like, what
She
a...
doesn't even know
oh my
grammar.
God. And then, so we're like with her on this, and then she kind of has this shift in tone, and all of a sudden she's like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this. And I relate that to one of my favorite movies, Mean Girls, and what Tina Fey calls girl-on-girl crime. She's like, we need to stop doing this to each other. We need to stop putting boys above our education. And then she doesn't stop there. She goes further, and she's like, wait a minute. That's exactly what I was doing to her.
Yes.
And so she decides to stop that cycle of girl-on-girl crime.
Yeah, and it's weird because you don't see a lot of slam poets that do like the double shift. You know, like you're like lucky to get like one good shift in a slam poem.
Though.
And Jess Howard's like, oh, you thought I was talking about this? No, I'm not talking about that. Oh wait, I'm gonna change it again.
I'm also gonna talk about this.
And then it's like, she's so good at that. And the audience is on for the whole entire ride. And I like that she like kind of breaks down this archetype of like what like she has this line, like what a misogynistic screenwriter thinks like teenage girls should be like. And she kind of lists it out as like doing like basically like these girls with like no grammar who just like
No grammar.
no grammar whatsoever. Just
Don't use grammar.
That's what a teenage girl is, like no grammar. Totes.
Totes.
And like, you know, defining her relation and like just going and writing all this like fuck John all over the like bathroom stalls, and this is what like makes a teenage girl. And then she breaks that down and is like, you know, like, oh man, I'm kind of doing this. I'm judging this girl based on what I've read. And yeah, you're right. She just like kind of stopped this cycle, and I love that. And you also get like this little hint of like empathy at the end, where she's like, you felt something bad, so you did something stupid, and she's just kind of like empathizing with this girl who she's never met, who she just been like destroying in the first part of this poem, and now she's like, you know, like
I just did the same thing that you did.
Exactly, and I love that. I love that she could get the audience to like hate this girl, and then at the end you're basically like fuck John.
Fuck John is new hoe.
If I see that fool John on the street, I will punch him in the face. Like oh my god, she's so good at that, of like getting the audience along for the ride, and just whatever that crazy ride happens to be. Almost all of her poetry is like this. She just gets you so enthralled with her storytelling. So we'll have more information on Jess Howard and how you can hear more of her poetry below. I think she was just featured on Button Poetry recently, so yeah. She's kind of a big deal. So check her out. Let us know what you thought of her poem in the comment section below. And if you want to jump on the bandwagon, we can get shirts. Fuck John and his new hoe.
Fuck John and his new hoe.
I would wear that shirt. But stay tuned. We will be back next week with another awesome slam poet. So we will see you then. Don't forget to subscribe. Like us on Facebook.
We have a Facebook page.
We do have a Facebook page now. So, you know, I want to like that shit, so you can hear more poetry. And we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Shut up.
In poetry.